You are starting your weight loss journey and maybe struggling, finding yourself hitting walls, maybe hitting some stalls, or you feel that you are not making any leeway with your diet, the scale is not moving, and you want to know how to lose weight. How can I lose weight? How can I lose it quickly? How can I lose it permanently? Please guide me, give me some guidance. How are you doing it? How am I doing it? Weight loss, are you struggling to even find a regimen that works? Are you seeing other people be successful and you're wondering, why is it not working for me? I see other people doing keto, they're losing 8 pounds a week. I see other people doing this. How come I cannot lose weight? What am I doing wrong? If this is a question that you find yourself asking yourself all the time, multiple times during the week, I have an answer for you. So before you quit, before you give up on yourself, let's jump into this video because I got you. Here we go. Hey guys, welcome back. We have not done a weight loss update, I think in a month. I don't think I've done one for the month of October. I cannot remember for the life of me. October has been such a whirlwind. I hope you guys have had a wonderful month. It's been okay. It's been okay. We are getting through it. We all caught a little cold and stuff like that. But I get a lot of questions lately if I'm still doing keto. Daniela, are you still doing keto? Daniela, are you still watching your carbs? What are you doing? You don't talk about it. You're right. I don't do these videos a lot anymore. I used to do them once a week and I stopped doing them every week because I felt like I was being repetitive and you guys didn't want to hear me keep saying the same thing, which I'm probably going to end up repeating in this very video. But truly, I just felt like I wasn't being very motivational for you guys, and I felt like maybe you guys were just not listening to the message anymore. But I wanted to talk about it because I have gotten so many messages, not only here, I've gotten so many messages on videos here, I've gotten a lot of messages and DMs on Instagram, Facebook, and everybody either asks me about if I'm still doing keto, what am I doing, how am I losing my weight, or they ask me if I am partaking in any, if I'm doing any fasts or stuff like that, and what am I doing to lose the weight so quickly. So let's get into this. If you guys have been with me for quite some time, my weight loss struggles have been very apparent. You cannot hide weight gain on a camera, okay? You guys have seen me through the last year gained some weight, and I did. I gained, I think, like 25 pounds during the course of 2020, which we all did. I kind of just struggled and tried to do what everybody else was doing, and nothing was truly working. I was kind of bouncing in between keto and low carb, and yeah. And I was just gaining weight. I wasn't in a good place, where most of the world was not in a good place in 2020. So it's, you know, it was a thing. In July, I made a decision to work on my mental health, and I started therapy. In July, I started therapy, and I was doing therapy 3 times a week. I'm still in therapy. I am now only doing it once a week. And that I felt was the biggest milestone. I felt like once I started to work on myself internally and really deep dive into the emotional attachment that I have made with food and why I truly could not separate myself from the thought of eating every emotion I have, it was remarkable. When I finally broke the chains of the struggle of just making food so important and like obsessing about my diet, and once I finally was just like, I'm more than just what I'm eating, and my life is much more exciting than just what I'm going to eat throughout the day, that I stopped giving it so much control. I took back the control of my life, and I decided, okay, I'm going to heal myself internally as well as externally. I'm going to make myself healthy. I'm not on a journey to make myself skinny. Okay, that's irrelevant. That's just a bonus if I lose weight. But I'm on a journey of having good health. I want to be in a good weight range. I want to be in a good place with my blood sugar, with my blood pressure. I want all my values to be good. I want my cholesterol to be good. I want my heart to be good. And this was starting in July. So this was really important to me, and it was my mental health as well as my physical health. It was really a whole journey. And it really hit home when I suddenly and tragically lost my aunt in September. And my aunt was only 61. She just turned 61, and she died very suddenly and tragically. And it just was like, you got to keep taking care of yourself. And the whole picture never truly came together until we lost her, and that health is wealth mantra just stuck in my head. And I just want you guys to really focus on that. And that's kind of what I've been preaching, is more about mental health. If you have had the battle of the bulge a majority or for quite some time of your life, it is a hard battle, and it is a mentally draining battle. And if you never really can get over that body dysmorphia, if you really can never make the correlation between, you know, having a good outlook on food and not treating it as a reward or punishment, then this hamster wheel of dieting is going to be something that you're going to be on for a long time. And I decided that I was going to jump off, and I was going to make really good decisions. So what did I do? I decided to stick with keto because that works for me. And the reason why keto tends to work for people like myself who are a little bit older, who've dieted a majority of their life, is the fact that I have wreaked hell and havoc on my metabolism, and it is extremely damaged because of the yo-yo dieting, because of the fasting, because of the starvation and the binging and restricting. Things such as like Weight Watchers and calorie deficits truly weren't working for me anymore because my metabolism was so damaged and broken. So I had to use something like the keto diet to heal it, okay, to heal my metabolism, to get it in a better, get it working, you know, properly again. And to be honest with you, keto is easy for me because I've been doing it for so long. So I know, you know, off the top of my head, eat this, not that, eat this, not that, do this, not this, you know what I mean? So that worked. Aside from making good food choices, I decided to stop counting net carbs, and I started counting total carbs because I found that net carbs were a very slippery slope for me, and all the breads, the wraps, the treats, the snacks were counterproductive for my journey, and they were causing me to have stalls and gains. So I decided to stay away from them, and I did it to where a majority of my carbs came from whole foods, nutritious foods, because that's what I wanted to fuel my body with, and that's what I've been doing. And then once I kind of figured that out, I said, all right, what else do I need to do? I knew that my body needs to move. Everybody needs to move, okay? Cardiovascular health. You need to move, you know, you need to work your lungs, you need to work your heart. So I decided to start working out 5 days a week. Initially, when I first started back at the gym, I just did cardio 5 days a week. I do 45 minutes of cardio on the elliptical 5 days a week. I still do that to this day. And then I started to incorporating weight training. If you guys are looking for any weight training or workouts or anything like that, I do have a Pinterest. It's at Daniela Diaries, and I have little boards, and it's like girls who work out or something like that, and it'll give you some gym workouts and stuff like that. And that's what I follow. Like, I know one day is my back day, I'll go to that Pinterest board and I'll pull it up and I'll do some workouts from them. And I've lost a ton of inches, and that's a bonus. But my mental health, my internal glow up has just, transformed. Like, I don't know who Danielle was in June. Like, I see pictures of who I was in June, and I see how sad I was. Like, I could see it. And who I am now is not who I was. And every day I'm learning who I am, and every day I'm falling more in love with who I am. And not only am I falling in love with this new version, so are my family and my friends. And I feel like you guys see me changing as well. And you guys have been so supportive of that. And I really appreciate that. So I really want to thank you guys. I know that, like I said, I haven't been doing these update videos in quite some time, but I just felt like I was being so repetitive, and you know, I didn't want to bore you guys either. So what have I been doing this month? Other than I can say this, I jumped on the scale this morning. I am on my cycle, and I have only lost, since the last time I weighed, I was 173.4, and today I jumped on the scale and I was 173. Granted, I am only like day 3 of my cycle, so, and I know that's probably TMI for some of my male viewers, but you know, we bloat and stuff like that, okay? So I haven't really noticed a big jump, but I haven't been tracking my food. I kind of been just intuitively eating. Decided I was tracking my food for July, August, and I really kind of stopped in September when everything happened with my aunt. But July and August, I was tracking every day. I don't know if I want to get back into it. I find, you know, as long as the scale is still, you know, okay, maybe I will. I don't know. Maybe I'll start. Maybe we'll do that for like a November challenge. I'll track my food or something like that, and kind of go from there. But roughly, I've been eating, you know, between like 1,700 calories, and I try to keep my total carbs below like 40 to 50 total carbs a day. Some days, you know, 20 total carbs, some days I'm 50 total carbs. It just kind of varies. But where are my whole carbs coming from? They're coming from spinach, lettuce, veggies, you know, stuff like that, where I will, you know, strawberries, stuff like that. That's pretty much where I get a bulk of my nutrition from, is those articles, those things of food, okay? I do want to share these two things with you too before we go any further. You guys know that if I've been sharing the Teami greens with you guys. I always talk about the Teami greens. I really like those if you are struggling with getting your micronutrients in, which are really important to me. I know some people do carnivore and they don't find that to be very important, but for me, I find micronutrients to be super duper important. And if you're looking for a good greens to get in, I do the Teami greens. I find them to be the better tasting of the greens option, and I just kind of slam them back, and that way I can get my greens in, because not every day do I have like a fresh vegetable on hand. So, but I did pick up 2 new things that I wanted to share with you guys. I was looking for a good electrolyte supplement, and Teami came out with a Teami Hydrate, and this is the raspberry lemonade. This is really good. I actually brought this to the gym with me this morning, and it has a really good flavor, and it is vegan, non-GMO, gluten-free, dairy and soy-free, no maltodextrin or sugar, which is super important, no artificial sugars, no artificial flavors, and like I said, I just brought it with me and I was drinking it at the gym, and this has calcium, 75 milligrams, 120 milligrams of magnesium, which I'm going to be honest with you, this has a lot more, their portions are a lot higher with the magnesium and stuff like that if you look at other brands, and this is one's more affordable, so I really like that. Chloride, it has 15 milligrams, 10 milligrams of sodium, and 1,000 of potassium. So this is really good, especially if you're getting into the gym. I know it's cooling off, so you don't have to worry so much about it in the heat, but this is a great little thing to have. And this is the raspberry lemonade. The flavor is really good too. So if you guys are looking for a new mix to get into, I'm gonna leave a link down below, but this one's really good. And then this one I was really, really excited about, and this is phenomenal. This is the Restore. This is like their magnesium drink. So I take this at night before I go to bed, and he says you could add the powder to a glass and add boiling water, and it's dissolved. So I'll have this at night before bed, and this is the orange citrus flavor. It's so good. And then this, I find this to be easier to take just because I like the flavor. So I'll sip on it before bed, and it helps, like, you know, if you're on keto, you usually take like a magnesium and potassium, like your electrolyte supplements, to help like with the bathroom and stuff like that. And I feel like this one works really well. And this one also has, this has citric acid, natural orange juice flavor, stevia, ginger root, and turmeric root extract. Turmeric is super, super good for you. It's like a natural anti-inflammatory. So I find that, you know, I've only been using this for like 3 days, but with turmeric, you could help with joint inflammation. And I was actually taking a turmeric supplement for joint inflammation. So I've been laying off this since I've been having that. And then ginger is supposed to be really good for digestion as well. So with the bloating, and I found that I'm not as bloated since I'm on my cycle. But it does have vitamin C, which is super important for your immune system, calcium, and magnesium. So I really like this. I really like this. And this is the Restore Orange Citrus flavor. So again, if you guys were looking for any of these ones, I will leave a link down below. But I just picked those up and they're new. I actually seen it on their website, so I wanted to grab those. So you guys can check it out and see, get your hands on some. But those are great to have in your arsenal, especially that Restore one if you are finding yourself having issues going to the bathroom, because that tends to happen when you go low carb. It's just the way it is. And this is another thing that I kind of want to get into. I don't like doing things like this, but it has to be said. So I got about 4 direct messages from people asking me about this. And they're like, hey Danielle, the holidays are coming. Would you be would you consider doing a fast challenge to help people lose weight for the holiday season? And I was like, I'm like, what do you mean, like a fast? And they're like, yeah, would you want to do like an egg fast or beef and butter fast? I have done both of those. So if you guys were looking for videos, I have videos on them. And did I lose weight from each of those? Yes, I did. I did lose weight. I did gain the weight back. But I did lose like 10 pounds in 3 days from both of those fasts, I believe. Am I going to do them? No. Because this is the hard truth that you need to hear. It's not going to happen overnight. I'm sorry. If you were clicking on this video for me to give you a secret to lose 40 pounds in 30 days and to maintain that weight loss, I don't have it for you. This is the secret to weight loss. This is the secret to my success. I eat good food. I don't pig out. I eat until I'm satisfied. I don't obsess over my plates. I don't think about what I'm going to eat all day. I don't think about like, oh my God, I have 20 carbs, or, you know, I get 50 total carbs and I've only had 30. Oh, I got 20 more carbs to go. What can I eat? What can I eat? I used to do that with Weight Watchers, just so you guys know, because I would have like 30 points and I'm like, oh my God, I got 10 left. Oh, what am I going to eat? And I wouldn't even be hungry, but I would just eat because I knew I had those points left, because that's how my mind works. That's not healthy. It's not healthy. It's not a healthy outlook on food. And I've said this before. Why does it have to? Why are you giving food so much control? It's you eat so you're satisfied. You're lucky enough to have food in your refrigerator, right? You're lucky enough to be able to eat. Just make sure that you have enough to be satisfied. You're making good choices. You got good, good fresh veggies, or if you're carnivore, you got your choice of meat, and you just make good choices. You get up, you move your body, and you practice a positive mindset. You just choose to be happy. I tried it because I fell for it too. I was influenced and I was like, wow, okay. But you gain it back. You really truly do. It's just not worth it. And it's not going to fix the underlying issue. You're still going to have a bad relationship with food. That's what you have to work on. You have to work on the relationship you have with food and the relationship that you have with yourself and how you perceive yourself. If you don't know that you are such a blessing, you are perfection, you are beautiful, you are an amazing person, and yeah, maybe you have a couple extra pounds on you that you can lose, okay, but that's not all you are. So don't make your whole life, your whole identity about your weight loss, because eventually you will lose the weight. I promise you will lose it. And who are you going to be after that? And I feel like that's kind of where I am. So when you guys see a lot of new content for me, and it's, the Feminine Society, or I do true crime, or I try to embark on routines and stuff like that, it's because I'm much more than just I'm much more than just somebody trying to lose a couple pounds. I'm me, and I'm still a person, and I'm just, it's not that it's not that serious is what I'm trying to say. Yes, it's an important thing, but it's not all that you are. Like, I want to know about you. Yes, you're trying to lose weight. That's great. But what's your favorite hobby? Like, what's your favorite book? Like, what shows are you watching right now? What do you do for a living? You know, what about your kids? How many kids do you have? You know, like, I want to know about you as a person. Your journey of losing weight isn't who you are. It's something that's going on in your life, but it isn't all that you are. And don't lose your identity to that, because it's just making you obsess more about the scale and about the numbers. And it's more than that. It's truly more than that. You're more than that. So I hope you guys are getting this. I am still going to put out full days of eating and little recipe videos and what's for dinners and stuff like that. But I'm just not putting out like 4 videos of that a week. I'm trying to incorporate more things. I would really appreciate it if you guys tuned into those other videos. I know that they're a little different, but you know, it's a page out of my diary, you know, that's why it is. It's just, there's more than just Daniela who's losing weight, because I'm going to be honest with you guys, I only have maybe 10, 15 pounds more to lose. And it's just going to be about maintenance at that point. And what are you guys going to, you know what I mean? Like, are you guys just going to be like, oh, screw her. You know, she doesn't get it anymore. She's not relatable because she's not trying to lose the big bulk of weight anymore. It's because I chose happiness. I am choosing to be happy. I am choosing to just keep moving, and I'm choosing to live my life in a very healthy manner, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and I want that for you guys. So if you too find yourself being obsessed with this, and you know, you cannot just shake it and it's just depressing you, and I know I said this before and you guys are going to be like, here she goes again, but I highly recommend therapy, because it's controlling you, and it's not, you're so much more than that. But let's talk about my weight loss progress since the last time we've seen. Let me grab my book because I wrote everything down. Okay, got my book. Let's see here. So the last time so let's start from the jump, right? If you guys have been here, because I still have the clip here, so we'll include it. July 5th was when we started. July 5th, I came in at a 35-inch waist, 42-inch hips. My thigh was 23.5, and my left thigh was 23, and my neck was 15. All right, and I was 195.6 is what the scale says. Yeah, 195.6. That's where it was on July the 5th. So that's where we started, and we're gonna go where we are today. So as of this morning, please mind you, I am on my cycle, so that's why I'm a little pudgy. Let's see, where were we at here? We have a 29-inch waist, 33-inch hips. My right thigh is 20, my left thigh was 19.5, and my neck was 14.5, and I weighed in at 173 on the head. So what is that? 22 pounds? I lost 22 pounds. 22 pounds, and let's see, how many inches? 22 pounds. So like 24, I lost 22 pounds and over 24 inches overall. I mean, I feel like you can kind of see it, like the side by side. I feel like even in my face you can see it. I feel like my skin looks so much healthier. I feel like you could even see, like, I just look leaner. I look very lean, which I'm really liking. So like I said, I only have maybe like another 10, 15 pounds that I want to lose. And what's next? I have done a consultation to have a tummy tuck done. I did the consultation, and you know, they kind of gave me some dates. You know, they asked for the money, and I kind of got scared. And I haven't called them back. I'm very nervous about being intubated. I'm very nervous about being put on a ventilator. It's just a thing with me. I know, I just know what it looks like. I got kids, I don't know. So one day I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm scared. So I don't know. It got really real for me, and I kind of panicked, and I got really nervous. So I don't know when it's gonna happen. I'm really looking forward to having the muscle repair and having the apron removed, because I feel like the more weight I'm losing, it's just so, I feel like it's so prominent, and I feel like that's all you guys see. And like, especially now that I've been really getting into fashion a lot more, because I've been really putting effort into my appearance, I feel like people see that and they look at it. I don't know. It's me being self-conscious, but and Leo's like, no, it looks fine. I'm like, I feel like everybody can see it. So, yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing there, but I got nervous, so I chickened out. I don't know. Eventually. My whole goal is to do it before I'm 40, so I still got a few years to go. But so what are we gonna do? I don't know. I feel like maybe for November it's a good idea. Maybe I will track my food. I am gonna do a bunch of Thanksgiving recipe videos. I love doing those. They're really fun for me. My kids like them. Actually, Rebecca just asked me today if I'm gonna do any keto apple pies, because that's like their favorite. So we're gonna do that. But I'm also gonna have I'm gonna try to do a tamale video to share with you guys. It's not, obviously, I'm not doing keto tamales. Look, I'm gonna be spending like 4 hours making them. I'm not making them keto and trying to, but I just want to show you guys how I was taught. I learned how to make them to pass it on to my kids, you know. With Leo's mom, it was Leo's mom's recipe, and then she kind of showed me, and then I'm teaching my daughters. So, you know, when they get older and they have their own families, they can say, this was my grandma's recipe. So kind of like family tradition. So if you guys want to see a tamale recipe, even though, you know, you could eat them if you wanted to. I'll have a couple, geez. But usually what happens when I spend like hours cooking something, I don't even eat it. Am I the only one? Like with Thanksgiving and stuff like that, and I make like a turkey, like I'll have like a couple pieces and I'm like, nah, I don't want it anymore. Guys, you got this journey. You got this journey. There is no quick tips, tricks. There's nothing that's going to make this weight go away quicker other than time and dedication and choosing happiness. Okay, you want to be able to lose the weight and maintain the weight loss, and you want to make this a lifestyle, because you don't want to feel like you're on punishment. Weight loss is not a punishment, okay? Being healthy is not a punishment. Making good choices is not a punishment. You know, some days, you might go out and you might have a couple cocktails, or you might eat off plan, and that's okay. But you need to know that it's not to make it a whole day thing and like binge the whole day. That's where these binge restrict people, where they're, you know, doing these severe cuts and then, you know, YOLOing it and for a couple weeks, and then like, oh, I'll go back and do it again. It's you're not learning anything, you know. And you know, the holidays are gonna come and you might go off track, but have a cookie, not a pan. You know what I mean? Have a, you know, what's the bigger plan? I mean, we'll get there. You didn't develop these poor habits overnight, and you're not going to fix them overnight. But each day, just make sure you try. And that's it, guys. I love you. You are wonderful, capable, worthy people, and you got this. It's a good day to have a good day. Something wonderful is going to happen today. You're going to do something today that's going to make your tomorrow better. So whether that is meal planning, grocery shopping, prepping out your food, whatever it is, start right now. Not tomorrow. Start right now and think about the long run. Okay? I love you guys. If you guys are new here, hi, how are you? My name is Danielle, and this is Daniela Diaries, and I would love for you to stick around and subscribe. We do a little bit of everything around here. We get a little bit of weight loss, a little bit of keto, a little bit of feminine society. It's just a page out of my diary, and I would love for you guys to subscribe and join the crew. We are a really great place to be, and I just would love to have you guys here. So if you guys have been sticky with me and you guys been riding with me for a long time, I love you so much, and thank you for having my back and being here with me. You guys are so appreciated. But all right, guys, I will see you. Bye, friends. Hey, let me know how you guys are doing down below. I want to know all your hobbies. I don't care about your weight loss, okay? Tell me your hobbies, your favorite book, what movie you've been watching. Tell me about your kids. How's work going? Did you get a promotion? Is your boss driving you crazy? Let me know something about you. not about your weight loss. That's what I want to know today. Let me know down below. See you on the next one. Bye, friends.